Christ, let me tell you, I am having a day today. I don't really know what happened. I overslept. I woke up about 12ish, which I've not been doing for the past while. I've actually been waking up at a reasonable hour, and I had like these mad, vivid dreams that I think set the tone for the day because it just didn't make me feel very good. I had a coffee and I had this whole plan to, go have a nice walk, buy some bits, do some videos, because I have a lot of videos to get done. I need to be doing the shorter form. I need to be doing the shorter form content. I need to be trying out shorts, doing something with them, as well as the long form book content, which I really enjoy doing. But you need to, if you don't upload regularly, then you're relying on sheer luck for the algorithm to pick up videos, unfortunately. I got this hyaluronic booster, hydrates and plumps skin, used 2 to 3 times a week, vegan and cruelty free from Superdrug. So let's put on that. So I have a bunch of stuff to be doing, to get done, scripts to write, things to plan, etc, etc. But then I was just, I had a wave of tiredness and misery, so I went back to bed. I didn't even go back to sleep, I just laid in bed as it got darker, because it's getting dark at like 4:30 now. I mean, it's 5:15 now, and I feel like I've wasted a lot of the day. It smells a bit strong. But, I'm very fortunate to be in a position where if I'm having just a bad day, don't really know what happened, I can just go back to bed, which is very lucky. Do you know, one time I was working at this bar, and one of the bartenders, this girl that I was friends with, she didn't come in. So the next day when she did come in, I was like, oh, how are you? Like, what's happening? Were you ill? And she said, no, I was having a really bad mental health day, so I rung up and just explained, having a really bad mental health day, I don't feel like I can come in. And they were totally cool with it and fine, let me have a day off. And it blew my mind that that's an option. Not at all places, because some places will be like, no, get in unless you're ill. But it blew my mind that some people were understanding about that kind of thing. I'm using a lot of simple skincare products at the moment. A lot of like water-based, hydrating, water boosting products. They're cheap and cheerful and they're getting the job done. I was getting fed up of trying so many different types of skincare, proclaiming anti-aging, anti-this, anti-wrinkle, blah blah blah, all being like expensive. Some moderately expensive, like 30 quid, then more expensive, like 50, and then more like 80, and trying all these things and not seeing any sort of fucking difference at all. Don't know what to do. So I'm just going to stick to the cheap and cheerful, like 3-4 quid stuff, see what happens. Do you know what? Sometimes you have days where you feel like you don't have the mental energy to do anything. And that's totally fine. I mean, I'm feeling better now. Do you know what I'm going to do? I feel like I need to comfort myself a bit. So I'm going to do some cleaning. Not very comforting, is it? But, tidy house, tidy mind. No one says that, except maybe Jordan Peterson. And I'm not going to listen to me in a bad mood to just start fights people. I'm going to tidy up. No, I'm going to go to the shops first. I'm going to make roast potatoes going along to my mum's recipe because they taste so good and I feel like I'm in need of a little bit of a comfort food. Yeah. But I feel like I eat potatoes all the time. But sure, like maybe roasted potatoes are the most healthy thing, but they're fucking good. They make me feel better. I'll offset the unhealthiness of the oil by steaming some broccoli, and I'll have some This Isn't Chicken for the protein, and it has B12 in. Maybe that's my problem. Right, shops, cleaning, makeup, film some videos. No, do the potatoes, and because they take ages in the oven, during that, do some filming and editing, get a video up, eat potatoes, question marks, profit. Done. Got all my swag and bits, so I've decided I'm going to make myself a little mini roast dinner for tonight. But I'm going to do my makeup so I can film some videos. Primer, water. Yesterday I was a little bit late for my schedule to get the train on time to go to London to do the podcast. So I had to rush my makeup and I did it in about under 15 minutes. And it still looked alright. Do you know what I've started watching? Keeping Up with the Kardashians just because it's on Netflix and the episodes are all like 20 minutes long, which is perfect. And I'd never seen it before, and I can definitely see how it inspired a lot of other reality TV shows to have the same kind of style. And I've been enjoying it. I was actually quite surprised that I am enjoying it. I have thoughts already. I kind of want to watch the whole thing and then make like a video about it. I think Kim Kardashian comes across kind of sweet half the time. Like, she just seemed nice, seemed fine. Kourtney is dead behind the eyes. You know when they do the confessionals where, and this really irks me, I don't like that so many reality TV shows have this format, right? I have a theory as to why I don't like it and why I don't think it works. When they're describing in present tense a scene that you're about to watch, you know, so today I was in a bad mood, so I thought I'd go shopping in Beverly Hills and cheer myself up. But you know that they filmed the shopping bit probably a month or two before, and the confessionals, they're talking in present day even though it's in the future at that point. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. The reason why I don't like it in reality TV shows and why I don't think it works is because, like a lot of reality TV stars, to be fair, I didn't find it so bad with the Kardashians. I didn't really notice it too much, but with a lot of reality TV shows, when they do this on the shows, they can't act for shit. So they'll be like, I'm just so scared right now of what's going to happen. It's like, fucking no, you're not. It happened like a month ago. Chill out, mate. Go to RADA or something. What you do? Why did my accent change like that when I get pissed off? It's like the roadman's got to come out in case I've got to like square off with someone. Usually those bits are poorly acted, is my point. But yeah, I think Kourtney is a bit dead behind the eyes. In the confessional, she's like, so this is how I feel right now. Like someone's just holding her there with a gun. So this is about season 5 that I'm watching. And I just think Khloe kind of has like mean girl energy. She kind of comes across, I don't know if it's on purpose or if it's maybe just her sense of humor, but she comes across as a little bit mean, which, I mean, if it's a sense of humor, I probably come across as quite mean on my channel when I'm slagging off people's favorite YouTubers. Not that I do that anymore, but still. Look at that, full face, done in basically just under 15 minutes. Not totally done, actually, I need to do my mascara. So anyway, I'm watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, yeah? And during the confessionals, I'm noticing that Kris Jenner, so they all do the confessionals like this. Wow, I can't believe that Kourtney said that. But Kris Jenner kind of does it like, I just can't believe that the girls would do this. And it's when I noticed her doing that I realised, wow, she's actually like fully... And this probably isn't a new or shocking revelation to anyone, especially like if you've... If we have a Kardashian culture in the UK, I've not really noticed it. I mean, I watch Made in Chelsea. That's kind of it, really. That's the only TV show that I really keep up with. I'm aware that Kardashians have this huge, I don't want to say cultural impact, entertainment impact on the US. So my revelation that Kris Jenner is insane isn't new, but I just noticed it. And then the more I thought about it, the dynamic that she has with all of her daughters is bizarre. And also the fact that they all have the first, their names all begin with K, like after Kris Jenner. Do you reckon after she had the first one, I don't know who came first, whichever one came first with the K name, do you think she had the idea then, I'm going to be a momager and I'm going to make like all of my daughters, all these kids really famous? It's just, she's bizarre. I love this mascara so much. I think it's my favourite one. It's Rodial Lash Lift Mascara, but they gave it to me for free. Just because they just sent it to me. No, I bought some of their products and they gave this free mascara. But I think it's so instantly good. I have some false lashes to try out, but I can't bother tonight. I was thinking, should I do like an unofficial Vlogmas? Not call it Vlogmas because I'm not vlogging, but what if I just put up a video every day up until the 25th or attempt to? Should I do that? Let me know in the comments below. I really need to work on making this channel an everything channel, because I want to be doing my cooking and whatever, and my book reviews, and movie reviews, whatever. But I also want it to be a gaming channel. But I need to get around to doing that. Anyway, this is the makeup that I'm going for today. Is it the best I've ever looked? No, but it will totally do for the videos tonight. So I'll see you guys in a bit when I get to cooking my dinner. Sounds like people are having fun outside. Not in my town. Just updating the podcast right now, doing all the little bits and pieces that I hate doing. Like writing the description for the Spotify, nightmare. Writing descriptions for anything is a nightmare, I find. And titling things as well. Ugh, awful. If I could just pay someone to do it all for me. Does anyone want to be my assistant? I swear I'm a delight to work for. Remember when we used to do this in pictures? I feel like Sam in Death Stranding, you know, when you point to the figurines. But look, it was all messy before and now it's all clean again. I was just listening to a podcast. I was just listening to Jack Mate's Happy Hour. I really like that podcast, yeah. But I want Jack Mate to come on my podcast. He doesn't half ask some like stupid questions sometimes that really make me roll my eyes. He just put up an episode today with someone called Sweet Anita, who I'd not heard of before. She's a streamer and I think famously has Tourette's, and she's also a vegan, and she was talking about being vegan for 16 years and tricking her mates into eating Beyond Burgers without them realising, so they're slagging off vegan food, not realising that they just enjoyed a Beyond Burger. And Jack May asked the typical question, why would vegans want a vegan version of pigs in blankets, an English traditional food at Christmas, little sausages wrapped in bacon? And she handled it very well by saying, we're opposed to animal cruelty, we're not opposed to flavour. And that question does my nutting. When I see, I mean, it's right up there with, you can't call it cheese because it's not cheese. You can fucking, words only collectively mean stuff because we all agree they collectively mean stuff. They can change their meaning. Language evolves. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you know when people have the most stupidest, asinine, they think they're gotcha moments, but they're not. They're just like so pointless. Like, this is the hill that you want to die on, being pedantic as fuck. It's just boring, mate. Jack, mate, please come on my podcast. I'm not calling you pedantic. I'm just calling people that I see on Facebook pedantic. I am currently, you know what I'm doing, peeling potatoes haphazardly. They're slippery. Luckily, I'm home alone, so no one can see me getting potato peel all over the floor. I've only been listening to that podcast for about 20 minutes, and I already rate Sweet Anita quite a bit. Shall I email her and ask her to come on my podcast? What do you guys think? I have no fucking idea. Personally, though, it's been so long since I've eaten meat. I don't remember what any of it tastes like. So I like most of the alternatives, like the good ones, like This Isn't or whatever. And I don't crave the actual stuff. Like, you know, lab-grown meat, when that's more commercialised and widely spread, I'm not going to eat lab-grown meat just because I don't have any cravings for the actual thing. Tell you what, I find myself more often than not more enjoying... Isn't that annoying when, like, the potato has a bit of a bump so you can't get to that bit of skin bit? More often than not, I find myself enjoying the more vegetable-based burgers now, by which I mean not the fake meat stuff, not the imitation. Would you stop? How am I... This is this big. How am I missing it? Like, I quite like the vegetable fingers where it's literally just mash, peas, carrots. That's it. Vegetable burgers. Bean burgers. I'm more enjoying them now. Oh my god! This is a massacre. There's just peel everywhere. I don't like most of the fake fish stuff. Not into it. In fact, I make this chickpea tuna. So just chickpeas with, like, you know, nori sheet and other flavourings, lemon, capers, I think they're called, that kind of thing. More of like a fishy sea taste. Mashed up chickpeas. And I think that is way nicer than like an actual fake tuna. Though I think because they use konjac, and I think konjac makes me feel a bit queasy. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to cooking, I guess. We drain the potatoes in this and then do this to fluff them up a bit. Now you have to take them out again, sprinkle, etc. Be careful. I'm going to hit him with a little Salt Bay action to see if he knows what he's talking about. Doubt it. Well, that did fuck all. Right, got some veggies, sprouts, love Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, just some standard like vegetable gravy. This isn't chicken, it's frying away over here. And now for the best part. Usually you drain them on kitchen towels, which I don't have, you know, like the paper towels. So I'm just going to drain them on here and then I'll have to wipe up the mess later. This portion that I have is too big, but in my defense, I'm very hungry. Right, let's try some of this, shall we? The chicken, this isn't chicken, it's nice with the gravy, and I put rosemary on it whilst it was frying in the pan. This is what we're all here for, let's be realistic. It's too hot, but it's salty, it's crispy, they're beautiful. I'm so happy. Considering I felt bloody miserable all day and wasted my day, I've actually ended up being rather productive, and I made myself a little mini roast. I'm gonna go finish this off camera and finish editing my video and all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, see you probably tomorrow if I try to keep up Vlogmas kinda sorta. Bye!